Hi, welcome to English Hamster. Are you learning English? Great. Here we learn through stories. They are simple and interesting. You can improve English while learning knowledge. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. Let's get started.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Hamster. I'm really happy you're here today, and I hope you're feeling good. But even if you're not feeling great, I want to make sure you stay for this video because it could change your life. I'm not saying this because I think I'm special or because the topic is something brand new. No, it's because of one very important and somewhat uncomfortable truth that I'm going to share with you. You and I, we both have 24 hours in a day. We all get the same amount of time, whether we're billionaires, athletes, or world leaders. Everyone has 24 hours. But here's the thing. Some people use those 24 hours to build incredible businesses, to create amazing things, to change the world. On the other hand, some people waste that time scrolling on their phones, complaining about life, or waiting for motivation that never comes. And that's why this video is important. It's dangerous, but in a good way. Because if you watch it with an open heart, you won't be able to lie to yourself anymore. You will see things differently. Have you ever found yourself saying, "I don't have time"? Well, after watching this video, you won't be able to say that anymore. You will understand exactly how to use your time. And if you still don't act after that, the truth is you're not stuck or out of options. You're just comfortable wasting your life. But I know something about you. I know you don't want to waste your life. You don't want to keep sitting there, waiting for the right time. You want to do more. You want to be more. You want to create more. You want to learn English, build your dreams, and live a life full of purpose. But the clock is ticking. Time keeps moving, whether you decide to use it or not. That's why I'm here today to help you make better choices. In this video, I'm going to show you not just 10 random tips that anyone could find, but 10 real, powerful, and proven ways to use your 24 hours in the best way possible, just like the most successful people on Earth. Now, I'm not here to just inspire you for 5 minutes and then let you go back to the same old routine. No, I want to change the way you think about your day, about your life, and about the future that's waiting for you. This video is not just about motivation. It's about giving you the tools to stop making excuses. By the end of this video, you'll be out of excuses and ready to make real choices that can shape your life. If you're serious about your goals, if you're ready to make a change, then you'll know what to do with your 24 hours. You won't waste another second saying, "I don't have time." You will take control of your time and your future. And here's the best part. This video is going to help you improve your English too. You don't have to do anything extra. Just watch, listen, and you will learn simple, useful English as you follow along with the lessons in this video. It's an easy way to practice English while also learning how to improve your life. So let's talk about time. We all know we have a limited amount of time each day. We don't get more than 24 hours, no matter how hard we try. But some people, the most successful people, know how to use their time better than others. It's not about having more hours, it's about how we spend the ones we do have. I want to show you how you can start using your time like the top 1% of the most successful people in the world. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get so much done in a day, while others are always busy, but don't feel like they've achieved anything? That's the difference between using time well and wasting it. The people who succeed don't wait for the perfect time to get started. They make every day count. They don't let distractions pull them away from their goals. Instead, They focus on what matters most and keep moving forward, even when things get hard. But don't worry, I'm not going to tell you to do something extreme like waking up at 4 a.m. or working nonstop for 18 hours a day. No, what I'm going to show you is simple. I want to share small, easy changes that you can make in your routine to make your time more powerful. These changes will help you stop wasting time on things that don't matter and start spending more time on the things that will help you build your dreams. This video will show you how to use every single hour of your day with purpose. It's about changing the way you think about your time. Time isn't just something that happens to you. You have the power to decide how to use it. The way you use your time will decide what kind of life you live. So, let's take a step toward your better future together. If you take these lessons seriously and follow them, you will never have to ask, "Where did the time go?" again. This is your chance to stop waiting for something to change and start making the change happen yourself. You have everything you need right now. You have 24 hours every day. What you do with those hours will determine how your life looks. And I believe that you are ready to make that change today. So, if you're ready to take control of your time and start living a life that you're proud of, let's get started. I promise, by the end of this video, you'll have a new understanding of how to use your time, how to create a routine that works for you, and how to build the future you want. Way 1. Plan tomorrow before you sleep tonight. Let's start with the first step you can take to make better use of your time. Most people waste their mornings without even knowing it. It starts the night before. Let me ask you, how do you usually go to sleep? Do you spend time checking your phone, scrolling through social media, or worrying about your life? Do you think, "Tomorrow I'll try to be better," before you close your eyes? After that, you sleep, but you don't have a plan and you don't know what you want to do tomorrow. When you wake up, do you feel confused, tired, or unclear about what to do next? Maybe you waste the first few hours of your morning just thinking about what you should do today. By the time you finally decide, half of your day has already passed. It feels like your day is slipping away, doesn't it? But there's a better way, and the top 1% of successful people know this. They don't just let tomorrow happen, they plan for it. Before they go to sleep, they make sure they have a clear plan. And that's exactly what you can do too. Here's what you can start doing tonight. Take just 5 minutes to write down 3 important things you want to get done tomorrow. Not 10 things, just 3. And then, before you fall asleep, close your eyes and visualize yourself completing those 3 things. Keep your list by your bed so you see it as soon as you wake up. This is not just some quick trick to help you feel more productive. It's a habit that helps your brain wake up already focused instead of feeling foggy and tired. Let me give you an example. Imagine 2 people. One goes to sleep after watching TV shows or scrolling through social media for an hour. The other person writes, "Finish English lesson. Record 1 video. Call client at 3:00 p.m. The next morning, the second person doesn't need to waste time thinking about what to do. They already know. They just get started and make things happen. You might think that doing this will not make much difference. But trust me, over 30 days, this small habit will help you move forward, while the person who spends their nights without a plan is just going around in circles. It's all about being intentional with your time. It's not about being perfect, it's about making smart choices. So why does this work? When you write something down before you sleep, your brain processes it while you rest. You're giving your mind a clear plan, which helps you avoid overthinking when you wake up. You don't have to decide what to do next because your brain already knows. By doing this every night, you'll notice that in the morning, you'll feel more focused and more powerful. You will save time and energy, and instead of feeling lost or tired, you'll feel ready to take on the day. This is how your dream life begins, starting tonight, not tomorrow. Way 2. Own the first hour of your day like a warrior, not a victim. Now let's talk about the first hour of your day. It's one of the most important parts of your day, and how you spend it can change everything. But most people waste this hour. What do? They wake up and grab their phones. They check messages, scroll through the news, open social media, and before they even get out of bed, their brain is already tired. They've seen a bunch of information and heard from everyone else, but they haven't even taken a moment to think for themselves. Does this sound familiar? You wake up and already your brain feels full. You haven't brushed your teeth, but your mind is already overloaded with information. You might feel lazy, tired, or unmotivated. But let me tell you something, that's not laziness. It's mental overload. The first hour of your day is where your identity is built. If you want to take control of your day, your thoughts, and your energy, you need to control your first hour. I'm not asking you to wake up at 4 a.m. or run a marathon in the morning. I'm asking you to take the first 60 minutes of your day and give that time to yourself, not to the world. Here's what you can do. Break your first hour into 3 parts: stillness, movement, and clarity. Stillness, 10-15 minutes, sit quietly. Close your eyes and breathe slowly. Let your mind wake up gently, not with loud alarms or stress. Just sit and listen to your breath. This helps you start the day calm and clear. Movement, 10-20 minutes. Get your body moving. You don't need to do a full workout. Just stretch, walk around, do jumping jacks, or dance. Moving your body wakes up your energy and breaks the feeling of laziness. Movement is like a switch that tells your brain, we are awake and we are in control. Clarity, 20-30 minutes. Take out a notebook and write down 3 things. 1 thing you're grateful for, 1 thing you want to achieve today, 1 sentence or quote you want to remember today, for example. My time is my power. You can also use this time to read, listen to a short podcast, or learn a few new words in English. It's a chance to set your thoughts in the right direction before the world starts throwing things at you. The most successful people in the world know this. Think of athletes, CEOs, or famous artists. They all have different jobs, but they all start their day with intention, not noise. They don't waste their first hour checking their phones. They take control of their mornings, and that's how they stay focused and productive all day. So, how does this work? By owning the first hour, you're setting the tone for your entire day. You're giving yourself peace, strength, and clarity. If you let the first hour slip away, the rest of your day will feel like you're always playing catch-up. But if you take control in the morning, nothing can stop you. By focusing on the first hour, you'll start each day with energy and purpose. That's how successful people win, and that's how you can too. Way 3. Focus on 1 high-impact task each day and win that day completely. In our busy world, everyone seems to be always doing something. People wake up, send emails, clean the house, reply to messages, and watch videos. They stay busy, but at the end of the day, they often feel like they didn't get anything important done. Maybe they feel exhausted but also empty. Do you ever feel that way? This is one of the biggest problems for most people. They're always moving but not making real progress. They're busy but not building anything important. You don't want to be busy for no reason. You want to be productive to move forward in life. So, I'm going to show you how to do that. Every day, pick one task, the most important one, and make sure you finish it no matter what. This is your high-impact task. It's the task that, when you finish it, makes you feel like you've moved forward and made real progress that day. It's the task that matters most in the long run. How do you choose this task? Ask yourself, if I only get one thing done today, what's the one thing that will move me closer to my goals? Not just today, but also in the future. Think about it in terms of long-term growth. Let's look at some real examples. If you're learning English, maybe your high-impact task is to speak English for 30 minutes without stopping. If you're starting a YouTube channel, maybe it's to finish writing your script or recording your video. If you're focusing on your health, maybe it's a 40-minute workout that pushes you to your limits. Whatever it is, make sure it's something that will help you move closer to your long-term goals. Don't let anything get in the way. No matter what happens during the day, getting that one task done is enough to make you feel like a winner. Even if the rest of your day feels messy, you'll still have completed something important. Why is this important? When you complete your high-impact task, you feel clear, proud, and energized. It gives you control over your day and your life. Even if the rest of your day doesn't go as planned, you still feel like you've achieved something. And that feeling of progress is what keeps you going. It's not about working for 12 hours straight. It's about focusing on the one thing that really matters. Successful people know this secret. They don't waste energy on 100 small tasks. They focus on what moves them forward and what helps them grow. They focus on the things that matter most. So, if you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, this is the way out. Choose one important task each day and finish it. That's how people change their lives. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and focusing on what counts. With this habit, you will see real change in your life. Way 4. Protect your growth hours like a warrior protects gold. Now let's talk about something very important, your growth hours. These are the hours in your day that are meant for learning, improving, and building your future. But most people don't protect these hours. They let their phones, social media, and distractions take away their precious time. Here's the truth. Your dreams are not dying because you don't have time. They're dying because you don't protect the time you already have. Every single day, we all have the same 24 hours. Some of those hours are for work, school, or responsibilities. Some hours are for rest, but there's a key part of your day, your growth hours, that can change everything. In a typical day, we all have about 8 hours for work or school, 8 hours for sleep, and then 8 hours left for everything else. Those remaining 8 hours are the ones that really matter. Those hours are where your future is created. The problem is most people waste them. They spend them watching random videos, gossiping with friends, or doing things that won't help them improve. But the top 1% of successful people protect those 8 hours. They use them to read, learn new skills, build their businesses, practice their craft, and improve their health. If you work a 9-to-5 job, you still have a lot of time in the evening. From 6:00 p.m. to midnight, you have 6 hours. That's more than enough time to start a side business, improve your English, exercise, read a book, or do anything else that will move you closer to your goals. The key is to protect that time and not let anything steal it from you. The world will try to distract you with phone notifications, messages, and entertainment. But you have to fight for those hours. Treat them like they are worth millions, because they are. Top performers like Warren Buffett know this secret. He spends most of his day reading and thinking, not working nonstop. He protects his growth hours because he understands that growth comes from learning and developing good habits, not from running around trying to do everything at once. Here's what you can do to protect your own growth hours. Identify your growth hours. Maybe it's early in the morning or maybe it's in the evening. It doesn't matter when. What matters is that you choose them. Plan your growth hours. Don't leave them open to distractions. Plan ahead and decide what you're going to do during those hours. Read, practice English, work on your business, or exercise. No interruptions. During your growth hours, turn off your phone notifications, put your phone on airplane mode, and tell your family or friends, "These 2 hours are for me." By protecting your growth hours, you'll make the most of your 24 hours. You'll stop wasting time and start building the future you want. Way 5. Replace mindless consumption with intentional learning. In the modern world, we're all surrounded by information, especially from our phones and social media. We can scroll endlessly through social media, watch videos for hours, or keep checking messages. But have you ever noticed how tired and drained you feel after all that scrolling? It's because you're consuming information without purpose. You're feeding your brain with junk, and just like your body feels sick when you eat junk food, your mind gets weak when you fill it with useless content. But the good news is this: your brain is amazing, and it can be retrained. If you start feeding it better information, it will change how you think, learn, and live. Instead of wasting time on random videos and notifications, you can replace those habits with intentional learning. Every time you pick up your phone, you can choose to watch something that helps you grow and become better. Here's the rule: turn your consumption into education. Stop using your phone for endless entertainment. Instead, use it for transformation. You don't have to stop watching videos, but you can change the kind of videos you watch. Watch things that teach you something new, that help you grow, or that inspire you to take action. Here's what you can do today. Choose one platform to learn from every day. It could be an English podcast, a motivational video, or a 10-minute TED Talk. Choose something that improves your brain, not just something that entertains you. Listen to educational audio. Download a few audio files that teach you something and listen to them while you're walking, cooking, or traveling. Turn your dead time into growth time. Write instead of scrolling. Instead of scrolling for 15 minutes, take 15 minutes to write. Write about your thoughts, your goals, what you've learned, or what you're feeling. This will help improve your clarity, language, and memory. This shift can completely change your brain. When you choose to consume information that educates you, your mind becomes sharper, clearer, and more focused. You won't feel tired after using your phone. You'll feel energized because you're learning, growing, and building your future. You don't need to go to school or take classes to improve your mind. All you need is to choose better content every day. Just like Elon Musk, who is known for his deep knowledge in many areas, you can build knowledge from books, conversations, and intentional learning. You don't need a special degree or a genius IQ. What you need is the habit of continuous learning. So, instead of filling your mind with junk, choose to feed it with valuable knowledge. Over time, this will change the way you think, speak, and live. You will not only be smarter, but you will also feel more confident and capable. The power to change your life is in your hands, and it starts with the content you consume every day. Way 6. Move your body to reset your brain daily, without excuses. Now let's talk about movement. In today's world, most of us sit all day at work, at school, at home. We sit in front of our computers, watch TV, or use our phones for hours without moving much. But the truth is, your brain is not tired. Your body is lazy, and that's what's hurting your focus, energy, and mental strength. Science has shown that movement is not just for fitness. It's for mental clarity, focus, emotional strength, and even breaking anxiety. Successful people don't just work all day and hope they feel energized. They know that to be productive, they need to move their bodies every day. Think about the strongest minds in history. Steve Jobs used to take long walks to clear his mind before making big decisions. Nietzsche, the famous philosopher, walked for hours every day to think clearly. Modern CEOs like Jeff Bezos and Tim Cook also make time for physical activity to keep their minds sharp. Your body is not just your outer shell, it's the engine that powers your brain. If you don't move, your brain will become slow, tired, and unfocused. But when you move, your brain wakes up. It starts to think more clearly and feel more alive. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. You just need to move. Even small movements, like stretching or walking, can make a huge difference. Here are some simple ways you can move your body every day. Morning walk. A 15-minute walk in the morning is enough to get your body moving and wake up your brain, stretching while listening to an audiobook or podcast. This keeps your body active and your mind engaged. Dance. Dance in your room for 10 minutes and feel your energy increase. Jumping jacks. Do a few sets between tasks to keep your blood flowing, push-ups or squats while watching a video. This way, you can keep your body active while learning something new, deep breathing with arm movements. This simple exercise helps reset your mind and body. Every time you feel stuck, tired, or overwhelmed, don't go to your phone. Get up and move. Even just for 60 seconds, you'll feel your mood and energy levels change. This isn't about motivation, it's about biology. When you move, your brain works better, your focus sharpens, and your mood lifts. Even soldiers and athletes know this. No matter how tired they are, they move to stay strong, focused, and ready for what's next. So, remember, if you want to be mentally strong, you need to move your body every day. Even a small amount of movement can make a big difference. Way 7. Say no without guilt, because every yes has a price. Learning to say no is one of the most important skills for building a successful and peaceful life. It's also one of the hardest lessons for many people to learn. If you don't learn how to say no when needed, you will end up spending your entire life saying yes to the wrong things, and you might feel tired, lost, and disconnected. Think about it. How many times have you said yes to things that didn't help you grow, didn't make you happy, and didn't move you closer to your goals? Maybe you said yes to gossiping with a friend because you didn't want to be rude. Or you said yes to spending hours scrolling on your phone because you didn't want to miss out. Or you said yes to helping someone even though you were tired and had other things to do. Each time you say yes to something that doesn't help you, you are giving away your energy, your time, and your focus. And when you say yes too often, you lose your ability to say yes to the things that really matter, your dreams, your goals, your future. It's time to stop saying yes to everything and start saying no to things that waste your time. You don't need to feel guilty for saying no. Saying no doesn't make you rude or selfish. It simply means you're protecting your time and your focus for the things that truly matter to you. Let's be clear, saying no doesn't mean you're mean. Saying no doesn't mean you're unkind. Saying no means you're protecting your energy, your time, and your focus for your goals. Successful people are not just busy, they are protected. They know that every yes comes with a cost. Saying yes to one thing means saying no to something else. So they protect their time, energy, and attention like they would protect something valuable. They understand that time is precious, and they can't afford to waste it. For example, think about famous people like Bill Gates. He was known for blocking out entire weeks on his calendar just so he could focus on thinking, reading, and working on what mattered most to him. He said no to many things that other people wanted him to do, so he could focus on his big goals. And if billionaires can say no to protect their future, you and I have no excuse. We can start saying no to things that don't move us forward. Here are a few examples of how you can start saying no in your own life. I'm sorry, I have other priorities right now. Focusing on something important and can't take on more right now. Not available, but I appreciate you asking. You don't need to explain yourself or feel guilty. Just say no when you need to protect your time. And remember, saying no is one of the best ways to protect your future. Way 8. Create pause moments in your day, because even lions rest before they hunt. In today's fast-paced world, everyone seems to be running from one task to the next, jumping from one phone notification to another, and never stopping to take a breath. But here's something important you need to understand. You are not a machine, you are a human being, and humans were not designed to be constantly in motion. But look around. It seems like everyone is always busy, always chasing something, and always jumping from one thing to the next. There's no pause, no silence, no time to just breathe and think. And what happens when you don't take time to pause and rest? You end up mentally tired, emotionally drained, and stressed. You start the day with energy, but by the afternoon, you feel exhausted and you don't even know what you've done. It's because you haven't taken the time to rest, to recharge your mind. Here's the truth. Your mind is not like a machine that works better the more you use it. Your mind is more like a battery, and every few hours, it needs to be recharged. And that's where pause moments come in. Top performers know this. They don't just work hard all day. They understand that taking breaks and resting is just as important as working hard. Even doctors, pilots, and athletes know that rest is part of their job. Now, here's how you can apply pause moments to your day. Morning pause. Before you let the world take over your mind, take 5 minutes to sit quietly. Just breathe and feel your thoughts. Remind yourself that this is your life, not the world's life. This simple pause will help you start the day with peace. Midday pause. After lunch, take 10 minutes to reset. Step away from your phone, take a short walk, drink some water, or just sit and close your eyes. This pause helps your mind reset and improves your focus for the rest of the day. Night pause. Before you go to bed, take a few minutes of silence. Reflect on your day. Think about what you learned, what you accomplished, and what you can improve tomorrow. This pause helps you sleep better and get a fresh start the next day. Pause moments are not a waste of time. They are necessary for your mind and body to function at their best. If you don't pause, your mind will break. But if you pause, even for a few minutes, your mind will reward you with creativity, peace, and power. Remember, even lions rest before they hunt. And just like them, you need rest to be sharp and ready for whatever comes next. Way 9. Sleep like a warrior preparing for battle, not like a slave escaping the day. Many people underestimate the power of sleep. We all know that sleep is important, but most people don't realize that the way they sleep can affect the entire next day. In fact, if you ruin your night, you'll lose the next day before it even starts. Everyone wants to feel energized, focused, and clear-headed, but too many people destroy those chances by how they sleep. Many people go to bed late, check their phones until they fall asleep, and leave their rooms full of light and noise. They don't create a peaceful environment, and then they wonder why they feel tired the next morning. It's not just about how long you sleep, it's about how deep and restful your sleep is. If you don't prepare for a good night's sleep, your brain and body won't get the recovery they need. Think of elite soldiers. Before a big mission, they don't waste time. They prepare their minds and bodies because they know that the next day they need to be sharp. Your life is like a mission. Every day you face challenges, decisions, and tasks that require your full attention and energy. And if you don't prepare for sleep, you won't be ready for what the next day brings. Here's how you can sleep like a warrior, not like someone just trying to escape the day. Power down your mind. 1 hour before bed, stop consuming information. No social media, no news, no videos. Give your brain time to relax. Just like you don't feed a machine right before you shut it down, don't feed your brain with new information. Let it cool down first. Create a sleep ritual. This tells your body it's time to rest. You can create a simple ritual such as taking a warm shower, reading 1 page of a book, writing down your goals for the next day, sitting in silence for a few minutes. Doing these things every night will help your body know it's time for deep rest. Make your room a temple of rest. Your room should be a place for peace, not distractions. Keep it cool, dark, and quiet. Turn off bright lights, remove any clutter, and keep your phone away from your bed. This sends a message to your brain: this is where I rest and recover. Wake up with purpose. Don't just sleep to escape the day. Sleep with intention so that you wake up with strength and focus. When you sleep with your goals in mind, you wake up ready to take on the world. By improving your sleep, you will wake up feeling more refreshed, more energized, and ready to tackle the day. This is how you build strength, not just in your body, but in your mind as well. You are not lazy if you sleep deeply, you are strategic. The sharper your mind, the quicker your decisions, the faster your actions, and the quicker your results. And the secret to a sharp mind is not more coffee, it's better sleep. So protect your sleep. It's not just rest, it's preparation. And once you learn how to sleep like a warrior, you will wake up every day ready for battle, not tired and weak. Way 10. Repeat a great day until it becomes your great life. This is the final truth. Success is not hidden in some secret place or magic formula. It's hidden inside your ability to repeat a great day over and over again. Let that sink in for a moment. Everyone is looking for the next big secret. A new app, the perfect schedule, the right life hack, or the magic motivation that will change everything. But the truth is, they're ignoring the most powerful system in the world, the ability to repeat one strong, powerful day. If you can create one perfect day, just one, where you wake up with clarity, set your goals, focus on what matters, move your body, learn something new, and go to bed with peace, that one day is more powerful than 100 days of confusion. The problem is, most people don't repeat their great days. They treat every day like a new movie, with a different excuse, a new mood, and a new plan. But successful people don't do that. They build one great day and repeat it over and over again. Think about Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Why was he so great? It wasn't because of one magical game or because of some mysterious talent. It was because he showed up to practice every day with the same fire and focus he had in a championship game. He repeated the same shots, the same drills, and the same routines day after day, year after year. That's how legends are made. They don't wait for the perfect day. They make each day perfect and repeat it. And that's how you can build a life you're proud of. Now I want you to think, what does your perfect day look like? When do you feel most focused? When do you have the most energy? What drains you? What strengthens you? And what's the simplest version of a perfect day you can repeat over and over again? This is your mission. Design one great day, simple and repeatable, and live it over and over again. It doesn't mean every hour is perfect. It doesn't mean you'll never fail. But it means you'll build a day that includes everything you need to become who you were born to be. Once you know your perfect day, you'll stop waiting for the right time. You'll stop starting over every Monday. You'll stop saying someday. You'll stop putting your dreams on hold. You will start living your best life today, not tomorrow. So start by designing one great day and then live it again and again. That's how you stop wasting your time. That's how you build your dreams, one perfect day at a time.
Hey, if you learned something new today, please give this video a like. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second and it really helps to create more English videos for you. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.